for
I say as a catch and number say
oko
okay what crown
and enough for a crowd enough
they say so you play an boss now you're from Martinelli now you show we were ever pam
now to say Madrid boy
Madrid no Madrid no Madrid boy two different options.
Well, 55 million player there, Fananta Benju, 55 million pounds player. Why 55 the end of the
now Maduka as well can crown America say
55 million pounds.
No, say a good business for Maduka 50 no say yeah
50
oh
last season patron motor player na 40 player be na motor no 40 something and a record.
Chelsea Williams the treasure in here now.
A Kai Havertz.
Another kind of boy.
Now, boss, who to you could talk Madueki 50 there on the board.
Yeah, what did you be?
Who does ask him with Manchester for the cabbage?
I'm going to say, need you what? Oh,
Sassam now can Manchester for the cabbage. Time on Mokoto Messimont. James Madison or Messimont, Chelsea for you.
What do you want? Transfer to one
winning the Omni by and I Messimont.
No, but bounce as I guess in the idea. I also would get the because Kaiba, oh, Kai be very instrumental in our team.
Striker, and I must say, Nechi Puan and whom. Modo, I'm a fan so I am no man.
But as last season, who said baby were striker away?
Yeah,
from winning the Premier League.
Yeah, of course,
a striker away.
Yeah,
I heard buy my day Merino. Anymore. But they say
match and I'm Susa Merino Bebuan Kuntimimo. And a boy, so much. I know idea. Oh, yeah, Juma Pa. Oh, yeah, Juma.
The chain who's a ceremony for an idea.
Oh, yeah, Claire, now Muhia striker. But Joe Creshaba said, yeah, Andy. Oh, Andy de Moaba. But patron, update Ohoni. Transfer no yemfa transfer center kakra bi be 5-6 minutes bi him na fe to adwumadi ne so we live on PFM TV and afi Angel FM Kumasi 96.1 chairman atnase na Victor Jokeresh latest eba eni said na chairman e ka no ma me sha semfam free ho Sporting Lisbon team no assign authorization note no e dey ama Arsenal they say e kwan na dem say boy ni betimi aye ne medicals until latest eba and it's a Jokeresh nyame ya adom echena sagana ende obey ni medicals echena e wo Arsenal na latest to just see and say the iconic number 14 to on rejection no
fantastic
and no they say ono so ope because why you ready say oba be fele sa boot na ti on remujai to ho eme bi atwam no until latest eba no we Arsenal fan Victor Jokeresh bibia si number 14 jersey oba be sign e de ama Arsenal the Gunners nyame yadmo chena medicals ne be koso e wo London Chelsea fans ne join it abrantia friends e Gerald Hato no Ajax 4 player patron aye nchinyua Ajax can say na Chelsea can say Ajax can say na Chelsea can say but say baby akwa akodru ne say 40 million pounds plus add-ons 3 million the bear 43 yes and no crown nyansi I'm a Chelsea for san hwe Kenan Yildiz
okay
sa tekini branch no Juventus no Chelsea for monitor den anya asem keto akro say omonso nkra me chance entourage na kwa kopiem wo turina omni Juve start ya omo kasa but when the boy had to ne boy den no omo san hwe Kenan Yildiz no omo koye nso Kenan Yildiz nso boy no if 65 million euros ekopim 68 million euros. We say Juve for no who say the next Andrea Pirlo no say wow hu kakra o ye adwuma and to say anya sem geto akra nti Chelsea omugusu a omo ene Ajax na fe omo atimi awie hato na Kenan Yildiz nso ne deal no ababebom Bayern for ene Luis Diaz peso oko beso free Liverpool no oko na patron say see ameka say Bayern for third bid akoto table ne so third bid akoto Liverpool table so say Luis Diaz ne kwan bia so mbefa no yes they say the aye ne dey say Liverpool for no team no match no so aye hu e wom say Arsenal mo aye hu but wom so wo anim ho na ekiteke Salah ene akwa ba ko no wo enchen ho no ebe ha dwom tim de hu eti so mu ejali widias Colombian international ne pese ono nso move nti enkomo twetwe ne gustu ekoso bet Bayern for be so mu reduce sika no they say 75 to 80 million euros any sika to dwa no update no nso eba ma brekro na Bayern for nso ene Manchester twen komo kakra no ma we say bia Alejandro Garnacho umbetimi anyana eti Garnacho nso si ameka say Bayern Munich for nso busa Manchester United na fe mo ahwe say ekwan betimi aba ho na fe omo etimi afana one or two bia me dey source na fe chairman wato aso Alexander Isak na Andy the latest by Newcastle United players no uko within Ankara but dan be mo dey be in front of cameras ne dey umbeke ka dey omo pe but you see within no me are disappointed because you see the agent no any Isak as start here omo din koma cheshe baby Liverpool for ya omo around ha omo kope property ho se be Isak be Liverpool baby oba akotena no enkokoye problem is say aye story a fie asem it is oko buso omo a wo ya bontinsu ni omo nka nkire wo because Isak better fantastic but so oko inside and cry eba so omo ya disappointed because omo nya feel no say Isak kan hwe ya na branch na ntan na sika no said the AC body ban na chairman no ya yeden be 150 million pounds
I na say we dey omo nyemu
yes
sabe for no jom nsama dey
eden yeah eden say ntu no mu do omo ho abeshi football go na abetimi ayesa no
yeah
na chairman dey say so throw in agency fee any ade now sign the wages any 4% transfer levy wo Premier League ni mo ka ho a sika no betimi akobe 250 million pounds on Isak nko a
Isak
yeah heard the Liverpool bay
na another Isak no minim dia say ya na hu bi say ya say
chairman Isak there
yeah there
dem fan twat na ni mo there bonso on shada nya obi a ano wo ne ho pi on say ne brand na em say bia ohia mo no maboaboa na kakra na on say player bi o ha wo ni madwuma ne ye but on shada ni enkrofo a wo mo eboa no epagya no in terms of adwuma de
concern is can as and of course they say yen nim say transfer figures in bo totally outrageous. I say you see Noni Madueke Arsenal paid, I feel we paid 40 million more than he deserved. Noni Madueke 10 15 wait 10 15 Madueke
but also na hwe mo afu say market ne pa no
so
so hwe mo say mo amfa ono sa umumu sisi a Jokres ama mo fa ne say
Jokres 65 55 plus 10
so what ya say
no kra ho asema aba no
enya asem ketwa boy na epushi pa
to have 65 does this can be or and they say I never come on say Premier League teams no more the other side of Europe no say Premier League team bani player ho a onizu wadidi because Premier League clubs ni ska e jomo bonu boom body out transfers for instance yes Juve to be a player from maybe Ajax
yeah
what is it 20
cool eye
25 17 the biana amount to from Isak dey ken I know say Oman tokra be 150
ombeto
Oman tokra be 150 because ngofonin pene
ompen
and omso won say omo be Champions League
yeah
na the Liverpool ya bufu pa wo nyina ne say na omo hope nyina ne say komo pe ekitike no nanka omo heso mbeto we dey Liverpool and Liverpool go for ekitike no mo sape we account
aye hu chama am fa we nso so na time no Anthony de no Andy Bosso unim say Atletico Madrid awuram Anthony woni Betis echo Conference League final Chelsea ene ye omunye doa nti o form yie pa na Manchester for no o mbese nko obi ton no omuji omusika ba Betis for ndo so omu kire Manchester United nyansa omusi loan na no mbeto nti ama Manchester nso start ya odin komo because on ma won sam me fan loan wa bro hia sika no nso de akopa bi already wajeja bi Garnacho no mu nyina wajeja wo ma ko hia sika Atletico awurama no pe ya Bayer Leverkusen enso ewo mu dendende anya asem keto a na de ensa ka se de na ndi ka no Saudi clubs too na latest Bayern Munich enso awurama mu nso monitor Anthony situation no update kakra ho e de ma chama na ensem no transfers be brave
transfers
like one 7 doors e say across South Africans
en China ye de ani akire ho Cheche ni Christian so ha na ye Christian say we are the
I'm not doing
say transfers na the go so I wear one
of course
but say wouldn't say Isaac ne Jokaris yes I'm so mienu sa so the involvement in mienu
yeah
mienu them some be the biggest say in this transfer
of course
market no ne whole stories any bibia yes kakra real quick
can value of players medical culture say see in the transfer market 100 million is the new 10 million
is the new 10 million
player back Cristiano Ronaldo Real Madrid 94 million and there's 94 million no amount ekitiki what I say so dynamics time value of money no chairman sisan but Alexander Isak case chairman the only team bet me attorney Liverpool the options are limited
yeah
options are available to Isak no limited
and until on more opportunity now go say way options no apart from Liverpool be any says if I scan the obi name to spend it no
yeah
so financial year no obi any says
who is can spend it just who is can
chairman minim say Chris a check here Ishak ba say £300,000 a week na no demand on Newcastle with Salah's inclusion with Liverpool team na be ko say e be so umbe review
also review
we will come into it chairman Newcastle pressure in Newcastle to sell. Number one, Premier League profit and sustainability rule no and Newcastle. Number two, what the kaka they have rich owners. Saudi Public Investment Fund no and Newcastle yo modia tiska omo. Number three, Newcastle are qualified for Champions League. So or in position na pressure in Newcastle to sell. Pressure in so for instance, chama wo ade now there is no pressure on you to sell her. Now me person me toa. I go by your terms. The Obeka say what toa de no. That is the term I remember go by your terms.
That's true.
The tosu mienu. Isak asem na ye kano. Unum say oye Newcastle most expensive signing. Newcastle buy we ase nyina no. Omo to play at the board din Isak da. Omo to no £60 million in 2022 from Real Sociedad. Chama omo to no sa this amount no ba in the Premier League no wasa the value akana ho so kwaya Anthony de ni bia on e na nko bae na nko ontimi moede a Carnival Swati but amoto no £60 million out free Air La Liga eba into the Premier League no wadi only 3 seasons in the Premier League chairman 3 seasons no Isak ama 54 goals in the Premier League the only year our ma 10 goals and the first season in the Premier League and was say 10 goals. The last 2 seasons, Chama 21, 23 goals in the Premier League. For a player, 2 consecutive seasons in the Premier League, Wama 21 and Wama 23. Chama, for compare other players now, Omuma are less numbers, and how are you in this transfer market? Maduki must say. But a branch of friend Isaac, Chama 21, 23 goals in the last 2 Premier League seasons. What I say, it takes a for board on 2 and these days, the chairman, your value is determined by your input.
Yeah. And
to hear input tonight, Isaac, and the man Newcastle, no dia, chairman, it by a ding. They didn't tell me say the options are limited, and they say, teams a bet me at all. Efra say, Sanka Chelsea bet me at all. But Chelsea are offer air job Pedro, any Leon de Latte diaba. So Chelsea in here ni biem. Liverpool akofa ekitiki diaba. Man City ewo Haaland. Man City cross extend Haaland contract no to air 2034. So Man City ewo Haaland dia o here branch friend no Man City betimi atua. But Man City ewo Haaland into onko to branch friend Isaac e meka air Haaland ho. But then tia Liverpool betimi atone se temeti hayi. Liverpool edge Premier League already. Liverpool are spending £250 million in this transfer market.
Yeah.
So what the transfer market in Asia? Part of 250 no ever go into last year's spending.
It depends time
no. Most of their spendings chairman on say Premier League almost spending is starting from 1st August to 30th June. And the financial year
Jeremy Frimpong,
Flanvis, anyone who any almost spending never call last season air spending. And now no matter this year air spending already they spent 250 million. They bet me as Liverpool ni say Liverpool na Premier League winner. Or Premier League no. Now you better about price money. Liverpool now 175 million pounds for winning the Premier League.
They can spend all of it.
So Scout again. Nyamiya Aduma 1st August. Liverpool any Adidas assign new contract. Who say omo key sponsors? I think say omo ekura Nike. And now omo move from Air Nike to Air Adidas.
Yeah.
Nike no Adidas no omo de ma Liverpool no. Chairman, 60 million pounds a year. So Liverpool air guarantee 60 million a year. How can air 175 million now? Liverpool G now or G Premier League the man no. So financially they can spend. That is why I make us say ye captain the bet me to branch friend Isaac dia just Liverpool. And it Newcastle for no so chairman almost more than you be a come dinner or penalty at home be a bit the price be a for the name of betima to amount. But problem
challenge your moon and a boy no boy in a pesoko. Yes, the attitude. Don't say the how we saw the neck home peso.
I'm not sure almost all tie injury.
Newcastle for qualify for Champions League no. I'm promise Eddie Howe say I'm qualify for Champions League or no kuano. I'm man 30 million pounds as a bonus.
Yeah.
Say or qualify for Champions League no. Having qualified for the Champions League, the chairman, they expect Newcastle to do well. And to be able to do well and perform well in the Premier League in the Champions League no, they will need the sack.
Yeah.
And I'm a boy. Chairman, last year, English teams na bo Premier League no. Omo ya de pa o. English teams na bo Premier League no. Even Liverpool
about
Champions League no. Even Liverpool crowd chairman will free mu I think say round 16 no. Before say be do air round 16 no. Now Liverpool na top air Champions League A group stages now. O lose in the last game to only APSV. And o lose in the last game but that game no. Now we can qualify we are. Now who should here keke. Na just academic performance keke. And I'm go boss our game no. And you know, I'm just imagine Liverpool now omodi ekitika beka ho na omasade abranche fe no Isaka beka ho. And don't forget
about Newcastle no. Don't forget say Newcastle so share that strengthening that match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Elanga. Yeah.
Elanga
Almost said that you be an could jai. Almost jai ma Isaka.
And the end they be forced Liverpool into paying astronomical figures. And they say Isaac is contract. The players who are now contract no. Length na can determine your value. A branch of Isaac 3 years left in his contract. 3 years left there. And your boy on Newcastle for the bet to Liverpool for so no. Why you munti so the only trump card a crowd Newcastle so make keep player no. And it's on bobo astronomical figure Liverpool for
Liverpool off.
And that's how they are. Chairman say 150 million in that region there. Liverpool may be forced to buy a branch here. Your friend no Isaac. Well, that's how they are, Chairman.
Okay, remember Mama Calvin Bremna. Calvin Yansha Amana Kakra.
Chama akwa bakese pa. We dey say fia dey wa ofi.
Chama patron.
Na ma me no wo form no 18 no. Ose me kan jo so wi o twen.
Tino wa sounds why for fresh.
Ah, ose me kan jo so wi o
twen. Ba wa e bi eso.
Enye no.
Chama won say nkoma Christian idi. Nyame enu rekwe. Someone to Jokare sa ho chema. Maybe am think am ka some over.
Isaac.
I'm telling you.
Now Isaac no on the first option. But unse yet amount na enem from. Because they say Isaac, if I acquired the projected 120, 120 into me. I was so. And the idea the chair Sesco say you coach no Sesco.
Yeah.
And under better super striker and who coach. This is one year on Mepamo.
Oh yes. Aye.
Oh, one area.
They don't
sporting directors no for bar.
Yeah.
Normally the only so one chance.
Yes.
No I support you. When to me and you go for down for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What go for
maybe I know where you
I go for you but also a baby but it's actually kind of solve.
But Chairman Unim, I believe Chairman Sobera Dibia. When you want to have a complete striker, Chairman team come on. Meaning say a complete striker, Chairman. A player who can operate from either of the flanks.
Yeah.
Chairman, Nidiano. Say, Jokeres look at to say, Skawana Obo Isaka. On the worst case scenario, bet me operating from the left. And over kind of real show say that. Adia mami, Nicola Jackson matches to can make us a war. Omo you may be a bang. But the difference between on Nicola Jackson here, so when your chances is full of what trash. And look, on your Falcon, look at the movement. So that is why, say the night Christian Eken. A player that was being bought about 60 million. Chairman say Newcastle Castle Betona around 150 million. So I believe baby see he just see as he said, and everything shows that chairman only and I is better because around Kuma so everything shows he wants to move. But he moving, you know, which of the clubs na CA obet me afa Isaac and commanding say Christian Edikaka. When you look at Chelsea, Bibian Chelsea be. When you look at Arsenal, baby Arsenal chairman Arsenal kon. Team man ka betimi aka se bi obekon ba branch enko e Manchester United. No say ka wo hwema. Wo dey chairman. Baby anka wo omo akire omo di striker. I hope so compete because work form. And if you want to make a case say this year Arsenal has strengthened. Look, apart from anyone, Arsenal has strengthened Obako. Gabriel Pra, they saw say free one there was a problem. Because Ben White for some time now. Ben White when he moved from Brighton by
injuries.
Yes.
On the coaching back first.
On the Ateta on. Arsenal come and yet.
I saw Obet Sanchez John Chelsea.
Okay.
Either during team and on Chelsea.
Yeah. So chairman may come and say Kaora, but see BB Chelsea say Liverpool at on the Arsenal man qua. Now we're head there down when you know as Beko. If they move Liverpool be kwa kufa branch. And yet now more support move teams now in England. Chairman almost are more kofa Ishak never can with Liverpool. League in start but I can tell you say how Liverpool for team is sitting. The team that I believe baby ejren o metimi age league a team from Liverpool. Because look, Louis Abrante friend Mohamed Salah can guarantee you at least 20 plus goals in a season. Florian Wirtz no ko find Liverpool. And I tell you say me watch Chelsea there. But up complete number 10. For almost about 3 years Amasha as Abrante. You baby o Jeremy Seman say Oram obetimi aba a drop it back. So Liverpool in team now. Shaka. Whenever they are playing or a dropper back, Ebejibon, no initiative attack no. German national team, only Musiala. So a player almost identify who say they had a problem last season because so much like in about their veteran de mano, so much like team yet. Now say Kofa Shaka Saba Beckham. And I tell you, Ketike Omokofana Bay, Omamotion of Frankfurt Beccacho say, German 15, 16, 17 goals here, obetimi the amount. So Mijini say Abrante move no. Say England teams in England go few England kwange. But I'm not sure you would like to move. And the team back come say do mu ya kese pa anya Barcelona by Real Madrid. Say Abrante move that way. Look at the Real Madrid setup. So what Real Madrid setup now? Oh, and we are killing the end of Barcelona.
Killing you. They say
but Real Madrid. There be do. Real Madrid team now.
Real Madrid no man says they free.
But Chamaro, we in the free swap. Barcelona phone. Look at on players ages. Yeah. Chamaro, Pedri.
Tobo ya per hype we nya abuse.
Oh, no me hype wo bia. Chama no cre. Chama say on the day Chama. Chama minim say Chama gave me what the chepa Chama on the day and say flick. That's substitution. On game. Sa substitution o yi center back no. Mo center back. There be the left Inigo Martinez. When Inigo Martinez move and Achebi move from the back ebe ni mu. Eti don chamo me say Real Madrid for Vinicius sika na nke eba no. Say Arafo metumi to 350. What now Real Madrid 7 years. Chamo no ntimi nje ballon d'or ni bi mu. Eti okwa no move Mbappe upper left.
7 years.
Then you bring Ishak because oye new to the Spanish La Liga. Wa Real Sociedad. So in terms of adapting, and you feel no about adapting. And he said, Ishak ni dey make us here from Liverpool for there. Chamo, e be a second and a third and e be a dim chief fourth. Because Liverpool for no almost strengthen, and with the strength no almost add additional player. Even when Newcastle when is midfielders no me good no. Chairman was sad Ishak be jina anymore.
Newcastle midfielders no me good.
Oh no, but who check? So when check it,
Bruno
no, but listen,
but you
can't do the bet me about Madrid.
You can't about Liverpool are strengthening. I see.
Yeah,
I know. Say a lot of the coaches also have headaches. Liverpool team, no.
Yeah.
So coach is a team now. Obebre power. because so the fan say omunya Ishak now bo Ishak Ekitike ne Salah up front three now come to the midfield oh McAllister on the coach so Gravenberg in the head
and John number 1 number 6
he say McAllister they say Vitz they say Soboslai they say
Soboslai ko bench chairman obebo say Gravenberg we shame Fifi obebo McAllister right no above Vitz left and obebo 2 holding a moment in defenders no above Vitz no just behind the main striker.
So it comes back to chairman.
No, me can't say anything.
A bad thing because only chairman will still have we are doing.
But chairman,
because Soboslai needs to give you something different.
But chairman, we are the chairman. A good team. When you have players, a chairman say, "Obo Champions League, Obo FA Cup, Obo Carabao." Chairman, all these and you see now the way we see here football now, national teams the way it's from one band injuries. So when you want to compete, you should get equally good players almost 30. Now obi obem obeti me make different. The German Premier League never end there. The only team am gidi say omo ra ho. Aye di nkomo omo ntimi nkasa kese. Nkofo no mo, nkofo no mo share red no. Ba ko no
Manchester.
I was san nkofo.
United say some pe Oli Watkins.
Chama some be why.
Oli Watkins say some mbu Matthias Cunha anti. Omo ni Oli Watkins kan ho.
Chama
omo di Bruno Fernandes e jiro.
Chama hwe Arsenal. Saka ejuma why among force a joker is baby free ba chairman if you play in the Portuguese league you guarantee about 35 goals a player chairman one stay fully fit and you within the season or pre-prime no more 35 goals and I always say for you to see a good player look at the kind of players on mobile
you carry that.
yes look at the kind of players on mobile
when the league now currently is 39 goals right
okay so 39 so 39 goals from Portugal. And Jamo said they make a Oma no mujina ne chomi midfielders no. Arsenal Odiga, Declan Rice, Zubimendi. So look at the players Saka. It is I want to say and onye new to England wa Bob Bell also wa Bob Blackburn. Asa no free wa oko Portugal.
Na onye minute amu.
But I'm saying say it league no home no. At least a clear idea about the league. At Manchester United the Christians ye beka no kwa yen kan no kwenchom se sia na 2 window ni ma o ma besu.
Dabi no krena Manchester United Manchester United enim no krena but sikasem so Manchester United betimi aton any striker bia na they should guarantee a sales
but they're not able to also sell
that is the main problem. Manchester United players now betimi aton no there's no value on them because all the Anthony to transfer market in one are willing to buy Anthony even at 60 million obiam meto team bia okoto Anthony 60 million. One shall supporters Baba Tinta.
The market for Anthony in the man is suggested, sir, because a Premier League team and to Antonia 60 million is
Premier League
but the other teams don't work, for instance, Betis or
outside a Premier League crown. So be able to make a base 60 or more now. Na big guns. Juventus. But you're willing to invest that much in Anthony. What I say, Rashford and compete me at tone. Rashford so ko loan. Last year, some Malaysia and a Tyro Malaysia also loan. Ono so kwa man to. Into all players are omulo no nyina no. Anaka do expecting say ombetimi aton sa players no. Enya bi edi bi aso so akoto sa players omoto no. Chama amfa. But Kakanga Krebe, Manchester United at least me guarantee 35 goals in the Premier League.
Maybe I was say European teams this year. Number one, how a Chelsea business. Our transfer market. Chelsea's business should be steady. Almost to be top player. Teams are quite way part. They don't even come here.
Chairman, I know me anything.
I don't know. I'm a negotiation.
And
you say also and now there because also coaches in here so how Pep can use 17 players and nobody will complain. None of the players will complain or Sancho won't complain. Utiminya first 17. Obi Abobi.
Yes.
And why we Sancho nobody will complain. But meaning say teams will say Arsenal, teams will Liverpool. Almost starting their problems. There are players who are don't start and no house on a Tommy. Because so kai Ben White, Omuko England ko man try. The buff is the son and your it has a messy. You'll never be outside one for but Real Madrid then there. Omutiano from by 1 pound, also bet you 100 million for Rodri dey na just omunya Rodri.
But chama say cheso mu oska. Ana say e prepare no mo e.
Dem say omunya ska akra wo World Club Champions.
Ten no de ba Rodri.
Am de ba no de kakra so. Say omunya sa Hoytsen mo fa bomb boy no.
Bin Hoytsen.
So kakra ke be.
But chama e kire onye. So boy Hoytsen ye. Rodriguez say ni name Militao. Asia within 3 years me no. E chama nti so wo ma kire Alaba no so de. Hwesika oju o mu team 22 million.
Men ka secret ni nchire o mu. Awe ko de be yo mu uzu be so yi secret.
Yeah, what Mr. Controversial so all of a season. Yes, that's about called there.
Achama, sorry, ohun ade bi Barca 4-3 o. Going forward.
I say
blending yes.
Barca 4-3. Real Madrid 1. Arsenal.
Chelsea.
Bayern na for me e for take go be traffic. Yeah, is room ya. Chelsea. I'm some world champions. Yati.
Chama any e can analyze sanity.
I'm your world champion.
Chama so ka say yes ya. I don't know chama ye.
Mo your world champion.
And 4 years so chama wow. So we check it out.
World champions now want you know. Mo the bebo league wo.
Yeah, aware. Saint Yenga say Premier League champions. Yes, say world champions. Aha.
Mo nyere mo. Maxwell.
Chairman.
You try nim kakra na yem referee ni yem for South Africa o kakra.
Newcastle United are not being smart. Because
they are not being smart.
They are not being smart.
I didn't try.
120 million, that's a lot of money. And Newcastle and Casa in him so owners no whisker, but on by they've not made up their minds or more conform music and have a team. So what they are trying to do is a team now say born who brand now it to stay in business. That's what they've been doing. Into on by they are not buying like Arsenal money, your friends at Chelsea money are there, Tony. They are not doing that.
Because of financial fair play.
So this is what I think they should do. Newcastle aim to mean J Champions League and more boy and any crowd monje. League Niger no munyandro. So the best they can win, that the cups, maybe at the League Cup and I said the FA Cup. Intinka Skaba Isaac on Kauton 120. Me a Ming J 120 in but me ask Liverpool to give me players. And maybe a Darwin Nunez, number 5 Elliott account. Yeah, Darwin Nunez is not a bad player. Liverpool no went to me, but we saw him at Benfica, we see him at Portugal. The fact that he's not been able to play at Liverpool, and even Liverpool, I won't say a makeshift, sometimes be Bobby, sometimes be ball right, sometimes be ball left, sometimes be ball middle. So continue it anyway. But some players, and so man continue to continue doing the same thing consistently. You see the best out of him. And I don't think that Newcastle profile Darwin Nunez M15 over 15. Because Isaac and Gasawaban, nobody thought he's going to play this way. It is all no the main man now over here the Huaba. Say Chris, I think he can play. Normally the Elliott's not count. It will strengthen their team. No mama Isaac. If the two players chairman may value almost 80 million. You still have 40 million down. Yes, also 40 million down. So that is good business. So financial fair play issues or what? That's very good business.
Liverpool won't take anything less than 150.
From
Newcastle
150.
Don't take anything less than 150.
Yeah, but the one
because some just say the player is not even for sale.
Yeah, of course. If you are not selling the player, fine. But maybe say that would be a smart move. At least on being about 40-50 million. That's why getting those two players. Now come out to me a movie because Orhe is our wages there £120,000 a week, and a Nunez they 140,000. So he just around the same figure. And a Nunez cross a Newcastle by Ben Tyson because he feels like a honor or being a lot of time to play and express himself, unlike a Hanan Donkoboha or Chano Abohan. So if they do that, I think it's going to work out. I don't know why people are surprised. Chelsea players, Chelsea player, any Tottenham players, cheap. It is only said Tottenham level in Drew Chelsea there, but players cheap. That is how Oma build your team. And the idea of Onano. Roman Abramovich ne create a juice no issue when it comes to negotiations. They are very tight. So better on the amount and call the better woman. I say into what bad year next on say you are coming with good money into scanning. And lastly, no here Arsenal. Also the last time Chama Moje League Nacho 2004. Oh, so that's 21 years ago.
So be 50 years.
America say you can't 50
years.
So you are still not worried.
No, as an answer for I'm worried. Say in fact, so 3 seasons. Yeah, second. Yeah. No, see a Jibako. They no see a Jikwanya last 2 seasons. And then your team no ship and no see yeah. Yekoya yentimi anyo.
Oh. Yeah, who say a team like Arsenal under 21, 22 years in the dispensation, Monje Lega Chama, ain't good nose. And yard, papa, without make opinion, and said I'm fast. Good. And say, so we yet your baby to win the league. Second crying issue. This is a team to me winning league invisible on Lusu match. That record, Menyosha say, can be broken within 100 years of England. So that's where you belong. Top players singing our body. Now, what is the point? The year that Moje League, Thierry Henry said 30 goals. Chama free horn. 2012, and Sana Van Persie said the same 30 goals, but Van Persie time no more third. Chama after some Moje League in 2006, Arsenal signed the second. A free horn, a Drew Baby, not top four, not a problem. But manager way by in the last 3 seasons, or the more the second. Into a little push, not championship number. You can't almost star na more born moon here striker. Now all Arsenal fans are saying they are a striker away from winning the Premiership. Chema says, "Sadia na saying a striker biakeke." As a striker or ye hit or ban or banti that signing a moye or Joker isn't there. That is the best signing ever. If you say moye, why am I saying that? I am say Pep Guardiola time. Obia never expected so the Haaland be bring a success because Haaland is only a pure striker. Need the end so on defensive work. Pose any man or no a pure ball need the atom. By a hair or monso a city so more pre ball. So people were doubting. And it's sometimes Drew baby, Chema, you can't do the same thing and expect different results. You need to change things a bit. And to me, if you say na man better who said no, I see as a son, your man no person Joe Carres, but while the coach is also saying a different thing. But Joe Carres, Chairman, the only place or yet weak player in the air. Because or yes striker and who's a born a bibe to me after Sarab and at least I say uti eduma. If you be a winger, not Chairman knitting, a bit like me Yama say baby or you weak air nitty. But baby or boss a winger, it's not a problem. It's a messy crowd with this height, you know. Or to me ball winging it. But I say nitty yet. My side that the Chairman on your out and out strike, on your pure striker. So on the box in Mupeno now. Or to me, a bet about football do Johnny di Pia or Pressy BB. It's a man who is all or Babe Bohalan, they say be or Babe Johnny a Prama Debbie. Or ye player born and Casa or no thing. And or to me football or bet Beji or Sansupia. And a penalty no nimborn cross ye. Because Saka moved the right 18 no more down there to her. Obey to me the Abasham. He's a good striker. And the fact that no yes Arsenal and Arsenal and Melbourne won't him the ope. And people are that when you give them that chance, they give their all.
Me yeah, visit Arsenal, visit T, and we will.
Yeah.
Player say who did you call him?
Arsenal no. Yes.
Yeah.
In some club Arsenal, no can be a sin say you.
Oh,
can say we feature but your voice in all.
When you make kind, because say you feature Arsenal captain.
No personal, no. No personal,
no personal, but wait the end there. At a point, he was offered to United.
Yeah.
Now United see cannot eso.
Yeah.
A chance na there no.
Debbie, but Manchester United ni Arsenal there.
Debbie, no
say. Say United there.
I no say. O catch if one say. Team ozo ni ma Real Madrid go onko. O Arsenal.
Yeah, teacher.
Ozo bet team be Arsenal.
A player like that, it was say no man a chance no. And at Manchester there finally. Manchester there be entice a player to go to Manchester currently is
yeah.
Enye project. It's a player or per se or Bobo Gidina or nya project or nya laurels no onko Manchester. And now at deba come players or muntiminto. It is not that they are not good. Because Zexi enye we krobe to me a como akobo. But just what Fabregas or be to me afiti. It's como enti como oh at least obey to me a
Hoyland
and I tell you me and I if obey to me
Manchester players I'm don't go como
oh say one como bombo ni e come say bombo bombo pa there be na Manchester want to be there be chema e be anase team be say Brighton obey to me abo obe fit in so why are they not calling? The issue is that wages no more players no esododo Inti obia no onya de also about sika bebre. It's even Rashford cry he needs to reduce his weight and so no be 15 e Barcelona. Into the wages na Manchester United they more omo players no. And na the problem for the clubs because Antonio be no just say. Into Okolon yeah. Yes, of course. Some say obi foul cry obi tue bi na watue be na good but where wo ba betue ni nyina na play Zexi onya de. Na chairman come obi betue sika kakraka we omuntua. It's United and so, but this season the chairman Yempa Bianto check the recruitment they are doing there. What they compare a kakra. They are can say bia ombe boni emewe. Mbuemo ni kunya no utumu say or mo so mo pe Sesco right. Benjamin Sesko.
Some striker, Sesko. Oli Watkins.
Okay.
These
are very good players. Dan no more. Debi chema on your bad.
Because you don't want to.
Ade.
Na the omu TV. Who go for Abaka?
Na chairman say o ma okay chairman. Say we dey tutu ho a. Omo dey omo we. Nicola Jackson prove more than them. How in the Premier League?
Okay, yeah, but they want more than Nicola Jackson.
Because he a job work out to so 10 million chairman anka.
Yeah, fancy.
On the team no so open Nicola Jackson. Osimhen man into Nico. Unim the more than Nico Aje world best player. On the coach in him the opposite.
Nicola Jackson world best player.
Nanga onugwe man onje.
No, on Nicolas name Aduke one.
Nicola Jackson
Aduke far better.
Nicola Jackson Senegalese best player no obeji bi na che.
Born the end them Senegal na say great meet na bench na mentia.
Manchester United chairman many at least last year Adebako had Manchester United na goals. They scored only 44 goals in the Premier League last season. Teams at Manchester United show goals is win in the Premier League year 4. Miensa ko relegation. Wow. Only 4 teams. But Manchester United.
Nicola Jackson,
the only team at Manchester United share goals in now or car league no. Everton. Teams miensa omukọ relegation no. And Everton home and Manchester United 44 goals no say no more than them. Yeah. But at least they bought A2 players omo Premier League name. A branch friend Brian Mbembe. Emma 20 goals. And Matthias Cunha, Emma 15 goals in the league. Together 35. Okay. Yeah. And adaptation is a problem because the same Premier League to the same Premier League.
Well, Kwakula made the message. But if Chelsea doesn't hurry up with the Jarrell Hato deal, we will take him after the Isaac deal. If you look at the signings Liverpool are doing, I have a feeling they might sell Salah to the Saudis to recoup a chunk of the cash they are splashing this season. Also, life after Salah will be smooth. Will be smooth sailing. Looking at the quality they have signed. Well, Liverpool, I know someone here almost signed is near Yaba Betonton. They are come Beton.